Start with the creation of a new patient. In the pop-out window, fill in the patient details. Only the last name is mandatory. When done, click New Case. Then choose In-House as the place of production. Now choose the order details. Choose the tooth on which the restoration is planned. When ready, click on Anatomy and choose Veneer as the indication type. Then choose the material, depending on your milling machine preferences. When done, click Next. Now on the scan page, the lower jaw has been indicated as the first scan, then the upper jaw, and finally the occlusion, and patient-specific motion. When scanning is finished, you may turn off colors and inspect the scan. Trim unnecessary parts. Afterwards, move to the next step of the workflow. Proceed with scanning the upper arch, following the official scan strategy. While working with the TRIOS scanning module, you can use all the tools available for the TRIOS application, like shade measurement or HD photo. At this stage, after inspecting and trimming the scan, remember to mark the tooth on which the restoration is planned. Click Next to move to the occlusion scanning step. Scan 3 to 4 teeth until both arches snap into position. Finally, move to the patient-specific motion step. After completing the scan, you can replay the patient movements and inspect the contact points. When all the necessary scans are ready, click Next to move to Anatomy Design. Start with the margin line step. While working on veneer, you can only do it manually. Set the first point and place the rest of them. The line will always try to stick to the margin for your convenience. Remember that after you have finished, you can further adjust the margin line manually. Remember that you can adjust the margin both from outside and the inside of the scan. The next step of the workflow is setting the insertion direction. The software will automatically set the insertion direction to minimize undercuts. It is indicated with the green vector, and the undercuts with a color map. It can always be adjusted manually if necessary. Once ready, click Next to move to the Anatomy Design step. The software automatically generates the design for the restoration, but you also have the option to adjust it yourself using the different available tools. Firstly, you can select different available tooth designs from the Smile Library menu. Simply click on the one you prefer, and the software will replace the default one with the new one. Then use the other available tools to create the design as it is supposed to be. Remember that you can always adjust the restoration size and position manually using the Transform tool. Use the Morph tool to apply changes to the surface. You can also use a wax knife to add or remove material from the design, as well as to smooth it. In the Contacts tool, you can set the distance value to adjacent teeth. as well as the antagonists, and enforce it. You can also enforce a minimum thickness to be sure that the design meets the material requirements. Check how it may affect your design. For that, use either the registered patient-specific motion or the virtual dynamic articulator. When your design is ready, you can move to the next step, which is the CAM module. The restoration design will be placed in a material block, and you can start the production from here.